of any kind during the show. This is for the safety of the performers and also for the enjoyment of others. Thank you very much and enjoy the show.
Sure, Lucky. You really got him. I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may bring her a coffee. She may be scraping his side. Maybe in
swept this floor and stripped them beds for the laundry man.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know. And you'll get down on your naughty little knees and scrub this place till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building. To get to work.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now! Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Very sweet and sweet, get kicked. Very kicked and sweet, get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Kind of roasty, it's a hard knock road we have. Times like it, sad apples, empty belly. Sad apples, it's a hard knock life. Don't it seem when it's always counted? Don't it seem like it's never really lied? But today don't you want to throw a towel in? You're sitting there not running up a lie. No one's there when you're sleeping like it's creepy. No one cares if you holler if you shriek. No one tries when your eyes get wet and weepy. Crying in a little sleep. And you gotta hide. Like the top of the Chrysler building. Take a look at Barbara Pin. Down with the baby pin. Make a baby pin. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Mr.
Good morning, children. You! What are you doing in there? Get her out of there! Get her out! You! Your days are numbered! All right, breakfast.
Hot mush.
No, you don't get hot mush this morning. You get cold mush. Not your mush. There's an order of dresses. You'll finish if you have to work straight through to midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now let me see those hands. Laundry, laundry man.
Morning, Bundle.
Morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month. Do you need them or not? Hey, Aggie. That's the prettiest gal south of 14th Street. A bundle still full of the same old malarkey. Aggie, how come I never came get to first base with you? Because I'm saving it for my wedding night. Now get out of here and take the damn laundry with you. So long, Morgeson. Merry Christmas. Huh. You call this place clean, Annie? This place is like a pigsty, Annie. Annie? Where kid. Why not? Nobody else is buying them anyway.
Gee, thanks, lady.
Say, kid, when is the orphan's picnic?
As soon as I take a bite.
Good going, Charles. There's supposed to be a whole pack of them running wild over the Athens place. Come on.
Hey, here's what they can get. Kibble, kibble. They hurt you. They're well, they're after me too. But don't worry. I ain't gonna let you get me or you. I'll take care of you, and everything's gonna be fine. For the both of us. But not today. Well, that'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away that cobweb sadness sorrow. Till there's none left of that day that's gray and lonely. I kick on my shoes and grin and that'll come out tomorrow. We gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come on, tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away.
Hey, you, little girl. Come here.
Here, why don't you stay here, okay? Yes, officer?
That dog there. Ain't I seen him around here before?
Oh, no. He's my dog.
Your dog, huh? So, what's his name?
His name is Sandy. Yes, that's it. I call him Sandy because it's nice sandy color.
Sandy Color. Okay, let's hear an answer to his name.
Answer? You mean when I call him?
Right. You call him by his name, Sandy.
Why, the outside shot. Gotta fix something.
Call him.
Kiss Sandy. Come on, kiss Sandy. Oh, good old
Well, maybe he is your dog, but the next time we have him out, I want to see him on a leash with a license, or else they take him to the pound and put him to sleep. You understand?
Yes, officer. I understand. On the leash with the license.
Good. Now, get along before you catch a death cold.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. What's up that day? That's gray and lonely. I stick on my shoes and grin and that'll come out tomorrow. So you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come on back tomorrow. I love you tomorrow.
you, officer.
She was in one of the Hoover mills over to the river with a bunch of bums.
They weren't fun.
Had a major buck with her, but he got away.
Oh, poor pumpkin out in the freezing cold in just that thin sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thanks so much again, officer.
Oh, no. And you, don't ever let me hear of you running away again from this nice lady. Good night.
Now, I'll have your head finished, and the next time you walk out of this orphanage, it'll be 1953. Why? Are you happy to be back? Are you happy to be back?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
For what you've done, I can get fired. Now the board of orphans sticking their noses in here. Well, you'll pay for it, I promise.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yes, oh, good.
I'm Grace Farrell, and the New York City Board of Orphans.
Wait a minute, I can explain everything. It wasn't my fault, it was Annie, you see, who got into Bundle's laundry bag and...
No, Miss Hannigan.
I know I should have called Mr. Donatelli instead of the cop.
Miss Hannigan, I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it, sister. I get it. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need any. Get out.
Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbuck.
The Oliver Warbuck.
The Oliver Warbuck.
Oh, my God. I read in Winthrop's column that Oliver Warbuck has more do-re-mi than Tommy Manville.
Well, I would know. I don't read Mr. Winthrop. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbuck has decided to invite an orphan. There's a Christmas holidays at his home, and I'm here to select one for him.
Sure you wouldn't rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. All right, then. What sort of orphan did you have in mind?
Oh, well, she should be friendly and intelligent. Mississippi, capital M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I, Mississippi, and cheerful.
Shut up.
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8, 9, 10, or 11. Oh, 11 would be perfect. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbuck prefers red-headed children.
11. A redhead. Nothing, sorry, afraid we don't have any orphans like that around here.
Oh, but what about this child right here?
Oh, no, you wouldn't want her. She's a drunk and a liar. A drunk and a liar.
Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here. Annie, how would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbuck's house? I would love to. I would really love to.
No, wait a minute. You can have any orphan in the whole orphanage except Annie.
Why not?
Well, I already told you.
I presume, Miss Hannigan, this has something to do with all that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli.
No need for that.
Sign it.
All right, I'll sign it. I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, then you'll get
Well,
it.
it's Annie I want. Oh, boy. So, if you'll get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat? Ha! She don't have no coat.
All right, then. We'll buy her one. Oh, boy. We'll go to Best and get you a warm winter coat. Come along, dear. Mr. Warbuck's limousine is waiting outside. Oh, boy, I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Oh, good day, Miss Hannigan, and season's greetings. Hey, kids, again on Christmas. All right, see ya. Bye.
What are you doing out here?
Peterborough. Flight from Chicago landed at 3:30, so we're expecting him any moment.
You really live here. Is this a train station?
Oh, we really live here. Has the car been put down the dining room, Mrs. Weir?
Yes, and has the sign again.
Oh, yes.
Everything is in perfect order. Yes, Mrs. Pugh has prepared the spare dinner.
Fine. I think we'll be getting finished war bus again.
Yes, 6 weeks is a long time.
And we can all come here for a moment, please.
Everyone, this is Annie. She'll be with us for the next 2 weeks, for Christmas.
Yes.
Annie, this is everyone. Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back? Of course. Gee, I really love my new coat, Miss Carol.
I'm glad, dear.
Now, Annie, what do you want to do first? Well, the floor. I'll scrub them. Then I'll get to cleaning them.
And if you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here,
I won't?
of course not. You're our guest. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. The seal will pick out all your clothes. Green is the best color. No, blue, I think. Your bath is ruled by Mrs. Greer. No, I think. And that comes in to make your bed. Look so cute. The sand, I think.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
The swimming pool is too lovely.
It's like the house.
Oh boy, the tennis court is in the rear. Have an instructor here at True. Oh, and get that non-budge fellow to be available.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake up before taking drink, will bring your tray. When you get no need to pick up any toy.
That's okay, I don't have any anyway.
No finger will visit my ear. We have but one request. Please put us to the test.
I know I'm gonna like it here. Used to live in a zoo where I sit and breathe. Get me now, holy cow, could someone fix me
We've never had a little girl. We've never had a little girl.
I'm very glad to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wishes are command. We know you're gonna like it. Where the hell is everybody? Hello, sir. Welcome home, Mr. Warlock.
Welcome home, Mr. Walmart.
It's good to be home.
How was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. It took 11 hours and we only had to land 4 times. Now, first things first. Has the venue arrived from Paris yet?
Yes, sir. They're just about to hang it now, sir.
Ah, yes. No, I don't think so. Great.
Yes,
Message.
yes, sir. President Roosevelt. He wants you to call in after flight.
I'll get back to you tomorrow. Anyone else?
Charlie Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent. What did Harpo want? Wait a minute. Maybe I could learn to live with this thing. Hang it in the bathroom. Bring a one nice boogie jacket and brown velvet pants.
Mr. Warlock,
Oh,
I
and
like
Mrs. Pugh,
Yes, sir.
I will be having dinner tonight. I've got hours of paperwork to get through.
Yes, sir.
Grace, I'll need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
Well, good to see you all again.
Sir.
Great, Miss The orphan? But that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's your last name, child?
Oh, I'm just Annie, sir, Mr. Warbutt. I haven't got any last names that I know of.
So, you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. I'm sorry that I'm not a boy.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Lou Garrett.
Oh, boy, sure. Mr. Garrett.
I couldn't be happier that you're spending the Christmas holidays with us, Annie. Grace, we'll start with the figures on the iron ore shipment from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
Well, it's her first night here, sir.
First night. Oh, first night. Oh, well, first night here, Annie. Well, I suppose we ought to do something special for you. Why don't you sit down? How would you like to go see a movie?
Yeah, sure, Mr. Warbutt. I'd love to. I mean, I've heard a lot about it, but I've never been to it.
Never?
No, sir.
Well, then we've got to do something about that right away. And nothing but the best for you, Annie. You'll go to the Rocks. Then an ice cream store at Rumpelmeyer's and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about the dictation tonight. Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yeah, gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
Nothing, sir. Just it. Ah, gee.
What is it, child? You don't want to go to the Roxy?
No, I went to it. Just it. Well, I thought you were going to take me.
Me? Oh, I'm afraid that I'll be far too...
Ah, gee.
You see, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks making an inspection tour of my factories. Or what's left of my factories with this damn depression. And when a man's running a multi-billion...
Sir, I know. That's okay, Mr. Warbutt.
Excuse me, sir. Bernard Burke home.
Good. Hello, Barney? Yes, I got it an hour ago. No, Detroit to Chicago. Barney, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factories shut down. My factory's shut down. You're darn tootin' when I'm not making money, nobody is. And damn it, Barney, your pal Roosevelt has got to do something fast. He's got to come up with a new approach, a new plan, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being, too. Fine. Come over here tonight and I can show you this. We can talk about the shipments on the, Barney, make it tomorrow. Tonight I've got a date to go to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
Yeah.
I was mistaken. She's 11. Bye, Barney. Grace?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Will you be wanting to Duesenberg, sir? All a bit late.
To Duesenberg. No, wait. This child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Sure, why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah, marvelous. Smell it. Fifth Avenue bus fumes. There's no air like the air of New York. And you don't realize how much you miss it. The whole damn city. Till you've been away from it for a while. Like the man says, after New York, every place else is Bridgeport. NYC, what is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC, in language far from pure. Enough for Frank, words are entering back home, brother. You know door and why see? Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I fall again on end. Why see? Come on, you Lord, we gotta get to the right for the crazy.
NYC. never. Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but this has to be signed and sent back to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 tomorrow morning.
What for?
Because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that, guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her. How nice, how wonderful. Now let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbucks' kid, the daughter of a millionaire. Oh, no. The daughter of a billionaire.
A billionaire.
And Mr. Warbucks asked me to drop by in person to tell you that Annie won't be coming back here again. Ever. My. Would you excuse me for a minute, please?
Got any more wonderful news?
I told you about the coat, didn't I?
You told me about the code.
Oh. Well then, good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day.
And Merry Christmas.
Pardon me, Blondie. Hi, Sid. Long time no see.
Mister? Oh, God, it's never rained but it pours. They finally let you out of Leavenworth.
I got 6 months off for good behavior.
I'll bet. What was it this time?
Oh, some old geezer from Yonkers said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Yeah, why did he say that?
Cat, Mr. Swindle and that 1,100 back.
Oh, well. Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from,
Tracy City.
Jersey City. It's literally St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lily, sis?
Yeah, I'm nuts about her. Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here and take that St. Regis with you.
Oh, come on, sis.
Anna, looking for another handout, huh?
No, I got $80 coming in on the mail. Thursday. So all I need is 10 to tide me over.
Not even a nickel for the subway, Rooster.
A fiver, Aggie.
Ha! I gotta laugh. Ha! Ha! $5, so good. You buy your big tuck and be living in clover.
This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
I'm on the city. Free food, steady salary, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Oh, Aggie, how could 2 Hannigan kids ever end up like this? On the skid. I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She said, kids, there's a Christmas like Thursday.
You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
It's that the ages.
You load the duck. Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet
Advice to
Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire.
No, the billionaire, you know, hotel. She works for him up on his mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? He don't live on Fifth Avenue.
He don't?
President. Why don't we bury the hatchet and you and Mrs. Roosevelt come over here for dinner on your way to Hyde Park Christmas Eve? Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, I will, Mr. President. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye. If I thought he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. Please call out Smith and find out what Democrats he is.
Yes.
Oh, and make him know. Friday morning, 11 a.m. Meeting at the White House with President Roosevelt.
Yes.
The package from Tiffany.
Yes, sir. It arrived this morning.
Good. I'm going to give this thing to her and then tell her that I want to adopt her. Where's Annie?
Oh, she's upstairs, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll have Drake call her.
Fine. Hey,
You don't have to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
damn right she is. And I'm not nervous. Get her down here.
Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. Hello.
Hello, Annie. How are you today?
Fine, sir. How are you?
Oh, fine. Annie, can we have a serious discussion?
You said you can get to the orphanage, right?
Of course not. Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both my parents died before I was 10, and I made a promise to myself, someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich, very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I made my first million. Then in 10 years, I turned that into 100. And in those days, that was a lot of money. Anyway, making money's all I've ever given a damn about. And I might as well tell you, I was ruthless to those I had to climb over to get to the top, because I believe one thing. You don't have to be nice to the people you meet on the way up, if you're not coming back down again. But lately, I've realized something. No matter how many Duesenbergs or Rembrandts you've got, if you're all alone, if you have no one to share your life with, well, then you might as well be broken back in Hell's Kitchen. Annie, do you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I guess not.
Oh. No, I was in Tiffany's yesterday. I picked this thing up for you. Had it engraved.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. So nice of you. Oh, gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I noticed that old one you always wear, and I said, oh, I'm going to get that kid a new locket.
Thank you, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Here, we'll take this old one.
No! Please don't make me take my own locket off. I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
This locket. My mom and dad left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note to it. Oh, I know being healthy for Christmas. I wear it lucky. But the one thing I want in all the world, more than anything else, is to be like other kids with clothes of my own.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell folks at home about wonderful little Annie here. Yes, Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's municipal orphanage on the night of December 21st, 1922. And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents? Yes, Bert Healy, I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Drop page. Oh. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any person who can prove that they are Annie's parents. Annie's parents. $50,000? Wow, Oliver Warbucks. Quiet, Blackie. This is no joke.
I know, Mr. Cracker. Everything you say is no joke, and your listeners too.
Don't mention it. So, Annie's parents, if you're out there listening, write to Oliver Warbucks today, care of this station, WEAF New York, or directly to Warbucks Interrupts at my home, Bert Healy. 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York. That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks. Thank you, Bert Healy. And I would now like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Oxidant toothpaste with Miracle K64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. Good night, Bert Healy. Good night. Can I just do a commercial? A commercial! Oh, so, Annie parents, if you're out there listening in, well, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting just for you.
The big touch right away, you hear?
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say. Accident. The toothpaste of stars to get your teeth to Hollywood right. So, for all of the Hour of Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Boylan sisters, Frederick Kraken, and Ginny Johnson, raising the lonely masked announcer. This is Bert Healy saying, hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan. Well, you both got your style, but you're never fully dressed without a smile. Well, your clothes may be home properly, well, they may stand out fine, but you're still never fully dressed without a smile. Well, who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe. That matters. So, Senator, so janitor, so long for a while, and remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Ready or not, here he goes. Listen to Bert's house and smile and toast.
The lovely Boylan sisters.
what I couldn't do with 50,000 bucks. Oh, God, I hate that Annie so much. You'd think I was her mother.
Excuse us, ma'am. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah, what do you want?
Shirley, she's gonna be all right, Shirley. She's gonna be here, and she's gonna be ours again. Ma'am, was she working here 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we had terrible trouble back then. Had to head north to Canada. And we had to leave a baby here on the front stoop.
Our little girl, our Annie.
Annie? You're Annie's parent?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Oh, my God, I don't believe it. Annie's parent?
Please, nothing's happened to her.
Where'd you say you came from again?
We come from a little farm up in Canada, where they have lots of chickens and geese and ducks and races.
The hotel!
Gotcha,
Oh, God, I never would have believed him in 100 years.
Told ya, Aggie, and we're gonna full war bucks, too.
Yes, yes, a 50,000 big one.
This is gonna be the best bunker job ever, Aggie. I know a fellow out in Brooklyn who can doctor up a fake birth certificate or anything else you want. But we need your help with details on Andy that'll help us pull this thing off.
Sure, I could help you. A lot. But what's in it for me?
Three-way split, Aggie.
Half.
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 Half. Straight down the middle. But we gotta do it fast, Aggie. Give us some of the old rooster razzle dazzle. In and out. 2 3 minutes at the most. Get the money, get the kick, get the hell out of town.
Yeah, the kid. Annie. That's the problem. What'll we do with her when we're finished?
Aggie, that's no problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears for good. We get the 50 grand, we blow this crummy town, and then me and Lil'll meet ya.
Where? Oh, yeah. Easy Street. Easy Street. Annie is the key. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. To empty. To Easy Street. That's where we're going now.
little girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? It was lovely as you sounded on the radio last night.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
No, thank you. Trying to get larger brand of cigarettes, Lewis. Well, shall we begin?
Annie, if you wait outside,
No, Lola. Let Annie stay. Having a child on hand will keep us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Harold, I don't want to hear so much as a gush out of you. Oliver, you know everyone, of course, but Annie, let me introduce you. Secretary of Labor Perkins, Secretary of State Hall, Acting Secretary of the Treasury Morgenthau, Secretary of the Interior Ickes, and my friend and postal aide, Mr. Lewis Howe. Now, Oliver, since you represent those happy few Americans with any money left at all, let's begin with your view on matters.
Mr. President, in the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. And for the good of you, Wall Street, the country, and me, we've got to get my factories open and workers back to work.
Mr. President, according to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work and nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so myself, unemployment isn't our worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are getting more and more disturbing every day. There could be war.
Germany! Hell, there are people starving in this country.
Help! I know that, but in a long
Hold hell! For people who are starving, there is no long run.
Trouble is, it's just all happening at once. Stock market's nosedive again. Sit-down strikes, riots, floods. And the FBI still hasn't caught Dillinger.
Well, at least we've all agreed on one thing. The situation is hopeless and getting worse.
The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar.
Quiet, little girl.
What did you say, Annie? No, go ahead. It's still a free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow. Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till then, done. When I'm set the day that's gray and lonely, I can stick on my chin and grin and say, that that'll come out tomorrow. So you gotta hang on to tomorrow. Come one day, tomorrow, I hope you're tomorrow. You're always a day away.
Harold Ickes, stand up.
What?
You heard me. Stand up. Now, Harold, sing. Sing? Yes, sing. Like Annie. I just decided that if my administration is going to be anything, it's going to be optimistic about the future of this country. Now, sing.
Really, my God.
Sing.
Come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that
Again.
there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till next time.
So, for the president, when I'm stuck for the day, that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, my friend, everyone, Republicans to all of us, sing.
Let's come out tomorrow. Say gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Telegram, please, Franklin.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Lewis. This isn't for me. It's for you, Oliver, from your secretary in New York.
Hundreds of couples jamming the street outside house, all claiming to be Annie's parents. Suggest to return to New York at once. Signed, Grace Sparrow. Well, Annie, it seems like the Hour of Smiles has more listeners than we thought.
Gee, hundreds of couples. Why don't you get back to me, my mother and father?
Well, Oliver, as much as I'm enjoying your company, and especially yours, Annie, I suspect you'd better get back to New York immediately.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. President. Annie?
Goodbye, Mr. President, and thank you.
No, thank you, Annie. You're the kind of person the president should have around him. Mr. President, why don't we set up 100 or 1,000 federal contract dams, highways, new post offices, and put the unemployed back to work building them?
We could create $5 million in business in 6 months.
Get all those millions off relief and activate their taxes.
Yes, we can build a country so strong that nobody, including Chancellor, can beat us in a war.
And the FBI caught me in the face. Now, they should be able to catch Dillinger, too.
Mr. President, we've got to give this country nothing less than a new outlook,
A new approach, concept,
a new dedication,
a new right-thinking spirit.
new attitude, a new deal. I was right the first time. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Harmony. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day.
I'm afraid there's still no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Drake, just look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize that I've talked to 627 women who claim to be Annie's mother, and 619 men who said that they were her father? Now that's
1,246.
all liars. Drake, I never realized there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them are from the Bronx.
Grace, we're back.
Where are they, Sam? Where are people? They're gone, dear. Come and gone. I'm sorry, Annie. They were all liars and fakes. After nothing but the $50,000. Ah, gee.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. Sorry. I was sure somebody was going to be my mother and father.
Mr. Warbucks, this is just Humphreys from the FBI.
Good. Fine. Agent Gunderson has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy.
That sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket.
Yes, over 90,000 of them were made and sold.
Ah, gee.
Annie, I'm afraid that the gist of it is that Gunderson doesn't think there's a chance in a million of finding your parents through the locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, gee, you did the best you could. If you can't find them, nobody can. Anyway, I guess kids can get along without folks. You didn't turn out so bad. You got everything, all the Duesenbergs hanging on the wall.
Excuse us, sir. We'll go check on the dinner.
Annie, a Duesenberg is a car. Lou Gehrig is the first baseman for the New York Yankees. And there's something else you should know. I've made me a fortune, that fortune making in headline and profile again and again. But That cute little finger and I can.
Yesterday was kind of fun.
But that's
Of course I'll know.
I'm richer than Midas.
But that's another.
Could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller, I won't do anything but you.
Excuse me, sir. Everyone's picked up for lunch.
Good. Grace,
Yes.
I think Annie and I should get spiffed up too. Have an apple. Grace, very good dress. Have an apple for Annie if you want to be dressed then. Perhaps this deal do something with her hair. Oh, I don't know. Take her upstairs and just hear her.
Yes, sir. Happy ride.
And hear her.
Annie, 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 everything's coming now, Annie, 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 run, run, run now, it's Christmas, Christmas every day. We dismissed sad times, now we're on yesterday to sing, Annie, kick out the blues. Annie, look what you've done for us, Annie, turn on the fun for us. I beg you, our sweet dreams of home, oh, when you,
My friends, welcome to the happiest night of my life. I don't need anything. Anything. I don't need
Sir?
Yes.
Sir. Excuse us, folks. Surely would. There's our Annie.
who are you? Honey, we're your mom and dad.
Madge! Madge is the name. Well, Madge, and this here's the wife, Shirley.
You never knew it, dear, but you're Aunt Mudge.
Annie Mudge?
We was sick and broke, honey, and didn't know which way to turn. But then a man offered us a job up on his farm in Canada.
Come bring along, old baby.
We loved you, Annie, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, we've seen a great number of
Proof.
people.
I expect you to be wanting proof. Here's our driver's licenses and Annie's birth certificate.
Name, Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28, 1922. October 28th? That's my birthday. It was in the notes.
Yes, I know, but I still...
Please, mister, you gotta believe us. We came in on the Greyhound this afternoon and went straight to the orphanage. And the lady there said our baby was up here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I dreamed of holding you in my arms again. Mr. Mudge, on the night that Annie was left at the orphanage.
Here's some sold out. When we left Annie at the orphanage, we left half the silver locket with her and kept the other half so...
Ralph, look! She's wearing it!
And here's the part we get. And it fits perfectly.
Oh, thank God, Ralph! She's our Annie!
She seems to be.
She is. Well, if you'll be getting any things together, we'll be taking her.
Take her.
No!
What about the money, Mr. Mudge?
We ain't got much, but we'll give you
You
one.
haven't heard that I've offered a certified check for $50,000 to any person who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
No, sir. We don't know nothing about no check. Besides, we wouldn't want any money for Annie.
No, we don't want no money for Annie.
On the other hand, Cheryl, remember that pig farm out in Jersey? With $50,000, we could afford to bring Annie up right. In the country. Fresh air, fresh eggs.
Fresh ham?
Fresh ham. Certified, huh? All I gotta do is make it up to myself?
Yes, that's correct. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, you wouldn't mind if Annie stayed here until tomorrow. Christmas. Then you can come back to pick her up. And the check.
Oh.
Oh, well, yes, whatever you prefer, sir. Well, I suppose we better be getting back to the hotel now. Bye, Annie.
Bye, Annie Love.
Until tomorrow morning, Annie, and then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Goodbye, all. Pardon me, Blondie. Merry Christmas.
Season greetings.
Well, this is wonderful news, Annie. Yes, sir. Annie has found her mother and father, and they seem to be a very nice couple. Very nice.
Lucky, Annie. Right, I'm lucky. Just think. New Jersey.
The tray, champagne. We must celebrate because it's Christmas Eve, and we've just had the most wonderful news. Annie has found her mother and father. I propose a toast to Annie Mudge.
To Annie.
Nice.
Merry Christmas! I seem to have the same effect on everybody.
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that's Mr. Mudge. I think I've seen him someplace before. I just can't remember where or when. But I have the strangest feeling that he's not who he says he is.
Mr. President, Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Oliver. Whatever I can do for you.
we've been up all night, dear, and we've had quite a time of it. FBI men coming and going. Annie, did you know President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Annie, I've got something very difficult to tell you. And the President is going to help me tell it to you. The President.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too, sir.
Franklin.
Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the paper and the handwriting on your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. May.
No, dear. They aren't your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett. Where are they?
Annie, your mother and father passed away a very long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all. Like all the other kids.
Annie, are you all right?
Yes, because you see, I guess they always knew my parents were dead. Because I knew they loved me. And so they would have come for me a long time ago if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudd?
Who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudd?
Well, the birth certificate could easily have been forged. But the thing is, they knew about the locket.
The locket, that's your key.
But nobody knew about the locket except us and the FBI.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and children.
Miss Hannigan, I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here, and I know you anywhere. You're the other woman, aren't you?
Yes, let me introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Miss Farrell, of course. And this is the President of the United States. And this is my butler, Drake.
Hi, Dick. Hey, gee, what a great place.
Good woman, sit down.
Look, there's Rosa. Oh, my goodness.
Yes,
This has just come from the FBI.
good, fine. Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Annie, come look at this. Leaping lizards! Who would have guessed?
So, listen,
Fine, Drake. Show the man.
with pleasure, sir.
Franklin?
No, wait.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Shirley Mudd. There's our little girl.
Your little girl.
Well, we don't want to keep you on Christmas and all. Her suitcase and, oh, the check.
The check. Oh, yes. I almost forgot. Here it is, Mr. Mudge. $50,000. Certified.
Certified. Paid to the order of Ralph Mudd.
Read it again.
Paid to the order of the jig is up.
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as
Brewster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudd, also known as
like to meet your friend.